So welcome inside the home of the Blue Jays, Rogers Center in Toronto. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Nate Pearson, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Striding in is Jose Iglesias, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Boston, the second baseman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Hernandez is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next to hit, Rafael Devers. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. First offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hernandez is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Red Sox nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Carlos Martinez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now to the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Jays, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Roll. They're looking
high in the air, carrying well out to deep center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Kevin Biggio comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Martinez has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch. That one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Stepping in next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the belt, the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Fouled away. Biggio, base runner at first with one out. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and second with one away. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
And it's 1-2.
This looks like it could be a rough one. He can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Slow roller down the third baseline. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Here's Randall Grichuk looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch on its way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And he misses with it, 1-1. Fouled off.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. The 2-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from Toronto in just a moment. Here's Randy Arozarena. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appered to be the case there.
1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Fielded by Panic. In time to first, and there are 2 away. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Lourdes.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And a ball 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Gurriel has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. Joe Panik will be next. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Here's Joe Panik. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. All even now, 2-2. Gurriel, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. On the run is Verdugo. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now at the plate here is Reese McGuire. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. And that's in there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Hit out towards second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
In now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Look out, 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dwyer will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. At the plate now is Patrick Dwyer. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next to stand in is Hunter Renfroe, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Third inning, no score to this point. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. In the air out toward right field. On the run is Hernandez. He's there to make the play, and that'll return.
We're just about set to go here as the Blue Jays come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that has really been productive this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Kevin Biggio is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's fouled. The 1-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Teoscar Hernandez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll head to the 4th. Now to the plate, here is Jose Iglesias. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Jairo Munoz stands in as he looks at a called strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Grichuk at the plate now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. You guys swinging first pitch.
Not one of the things you want to do, D-Rose. You have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
The second baseman.
So next to hit is Joe Panic. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Swung on but fouled off to the left.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Now batter, number 44.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Fouled away. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Into the second deck and gone.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Up next, Reese McGuire. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Marcus Semien. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Out in front of it, strike 1. McGuire is off at first with 2 away. Cutter low, 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Verdugo. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But two come across to score in the. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth. Hit back up the middle. Panic is there. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So bases are empty with one gone, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Verdugo is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
1-2 as he chases the slider.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Fielded cleanly, throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0.